Yo, what is up, 7 Days to Die fans? Buddies, friends, pals of mine. Just want to say what is up, and thank you all for watching from the bottom of my heart. Everybody who's been sticking with me throughout this series while I try to figure myself out and try to make this the best content I can make for everybody. Thank you for the support, everybody. Thank you for being here. I don't quite remember where I was at, but it's every day for me. But I just want to, as we're spawning in, I want to give a shout out to Micah Satterley8261 for all of your really nice comments on all my videos. I really appreciate that, dude. I really like your suggestions, your feedback, your comments. It gives me a lot of motivation, a lot of things to think about. It's really nice. There's some other people I want to shout out as well. I'm just trying to pull up the comments here. Did I just kill the bears? I believe I just killed the bears. Just kill the bears. I'll pull those comments up and give you guys that shout out real quick, but I just want to get this done. Yeah, so Micah wants me to do a build variation, kind of like break down builds and different like play styles and stuff. Kind of go over that type of stuff. So yeah, that'd be great. I mean, it'd be really cool to do that type of thing. It's kind of what my buddy told me I should be kind of doing in forms of tier lists. So Mike, if you're watching this, I made a tier list for Alpha 21, though it's kind of relevant now, but that would get you started if you want to watch something to get ahead of this next little maybe tier list, or just like breakdown walkthrough of the different builds. And then maybe, I don't know, I got to think about it. Oh, yeah. Let's get to those comments, though. I want to give you guys a shout out. I really appreciate. There's a lot of people here I really like that are. I get a lot of really nice feedback. Really, so shout out, John Peacock 3016. He's a newer guy. Just joined up a couple days ago. Subscribe. Thank you for your subscribe. Thank you for all your nice comments, bro. I hope I keep making good content for you. Nice little stuff. I'm trying, man. You know what I mean? I have limited resources, but I'm trying to make the best of what I got. I'm trying to like really leverage what I got, and that's pretty much my voice. And I like the comment where you said that you made me feel like I'm talking to my friends, because that's how I'm trying to imagine you guys. I'm trying to like talk to you as if like you were one of my like good friends. I'm trying to just, I don't know. I am very friendly with a lot of people. I like to be friends with as many people as possible. I like people. I mean,
great.
Hit or miss with people. You know how it goes, but
don't spend it all in one place.
Oof. I feel like that's gonna progress our game better. I'm starting to think that like magazines might like what you need to go for. But yeah. So thank you again, John Peacock. You have some really nice comments. I'm really glad I can create good content for you. Let me just try to multitask here. So I'm going to go back to my stage 1 loot overflow. Don't you got any arrows, so I have to do this with a knife. Let's sort, see if I want to keep anything. Yeah, top 3 slots. So this is probably was supposed to be stones or something like that. So this is really strong. Actually, I remember getting this. So let me just grab that cash back actually real quick and see if he's got any cement or concrete cobblestone slash in the in the store, so I could really get some stones going, because I want to use up all these feathers, get these arrows like really reloaded. I don't want to like I run through POIs with a bunch of knives and stuff. I don't want to have to do that if I don't have to. And then try to like shout out more people who've been really nice. We're looking for cobblestone, or we're looking for well, we want to buy this. Honestly, yeah. Like, what's the point? Personally, I mean, it's a fun pimp. Somebody else, like, what's the point of doing any other skill, like progression, like when I can just do that? And now I have like a pretty much ace. No offense to the game, I think this game's amazing, but I just think some of this stuff is a little exploitative. I feel like there's a. Sorry, he was talking. I don't want to talk over, but like I feel like it's super exploitative. There's a lot of like paths you can exploit. Like there's a very maybe it's not exploitative. Maybe that's the wrong word. I'm not trying to say it's like nefarious or whatever, but unbalanced. It's unbalanced. I believe it's unbalanced. Unbalanced as in like some people who you're going to be playing with, everybody's going to be wanting to do the best thing. You know what I mean? So it's not going to leave a lot of room for like a lot of kind of driving a wedge in team play by making it. I feel like it's super quest oriented. Like questing, so far out of everything I've seen from 1.0, questing is the best. Best progression, fast progression. 9 hours in. I could be wrong. I could just, again, this is only 9 hours into the new 1.0 version, and this is me back from vanilla, but back to vanilla from Darkness Falls. But yeah, that's my first take so far, is that questing is overpowered. So it's 3. I didn't bring my hammer back, so I cannot bust through those, but it doesn't seem to really matter, because again, let's check this again. Another comment saying the loot stage was game stage at level 20. I think that loot stage will be 21. 3. Okay, so there's an average going here. I don't know. I'll have to maybe look that up, find that out. So yeah, as you can see, well, the game is open right here. I need to jump a little bit. So this is a Grace POI. I'm pretty sure it's a boss. This is a speed run in the 7 days community. Kill Grace as fast as possible. So that's kind of cool. So we're gonna be doing this one. Before that, let me just look for one more commentator to give a shout out to real quick. Vico Plays. I really like this guy. He's seems really nice. He says he's a beginner, 70 hours played. He gave me some compliment on my playstyle. My playstyle is pretty aggressive. I've played this game a lot. I'm pretty suicidal when it comes to... I have a little regard for my life because I have pushed oh my gosh. I've pushed a lot of boundaries in this game, and I kind of feel like I know the limits of what combat can be achieved through. Oh my gosh, I'm silly. I am hungry, so it's probably pretty decent to grab this stuff. Oh, I don't know. Food seems to be pretty abundant. I am also playing on adventure, mind you. This is like the standard difficulty, so I don't know if that is like matters or not, but I could do similar progressions here with on insane probably. I would just have to rely more on like rely more on bleeding my enemies out and not really taking dumb fights, and you normally get humbled by how much damage you get hit for, and then you'll kind of know just like intuitively what can I take, what can't I take, you know what I mean? And this primitive armor, this is like if the armor used to be each of those presents a percent damage reduction, then that's a lot of damage reduction for almost no cost. It's really cool. But I mean, again, I think balance needs to be addressed in this game, if that is the case, because that is a lot of damage reduction for very low barrier entry, and that kind of defeats the purpose of decent progression. I'm not sure. I haven't looked at any of the class armors or anything like that to really I really haven't deep dove like the patch notes or anything like that. I might need to really determine what's good and what's not in terms of like stamina reduction. There's that mobility reduction I was telling you guys about. So you put out armor, it's a good tip. Armor is kind of I think I brought this up in an early episode, but as reiterated again because it's very important. It will come into your survival. If you put on too many pieces, you reduce your mobility and your stamina regeneration. You become less effective in fights. So you may feel safer because your damage reduction's higher. But let's look at this. Let's look at the armor real quick. You can see here, no mobility, no noise increase, no stamina per second lost. So you're in. I'm not sure sport bags are still worth or not worth yet. Okay, I don't think that's really worth my time. Yeah, so I mean, I don't like looting early game. You probably noticed that 9 hours. I just feel like there's not a lot of good loot unless you're getting plus rewards or something like that. Not saying it's bad. Like I said, again, could be good. I just might be being. I'm just going off intuition here. So where are you, bud? Behind this curtain? Yeah, I see his hand. How do I come into this room without waking him up? There we go. Sometimes with these sleeper zombies, if you go into the room too far, even if you're being completely silent, they'll just wake up. It seems like a trigger, like it's a game trigger or something like that. I forgot what I was talking about, sorry. Osmbisme 706. Thank you for your comments, bro. I really appreciate it. Rose Dragoness doesn't like loud, fast phrases and doesn't think it's relaxing. But good luck. Thanks for your comment. Thanks for the feedback. I did take that into account. I thought it was kind of silly. Not silly. I understand where you're coming from, saying that it's not very relaxing for me to talk fast-paced, high energy or whatever. And another commenter made a comment about how I am very high energy, and I was gonna try to tone it back and try to be more ASMR about my chatting or whatever. You know, just chat more, sweetie, or I don't know. I can't do it. Like, there's that complaint that people used to have about YouTubers being different on camera or off camera or whatever, and I try. This is. Me being relaxed would be an off-camera. It would be a change in personality, and I don't really want to like present myself in a way that will be different to anybody watching. I want you guys to. I want you to see what you see is what you get. That's what I want to go for. I don't want to like sell out. Not sell out in the way people think selling out is, which is like making money or something like that. But like I don't want to lie to you guys. You know what I mean? I'd be upfront. I want to be as nice as possible for you guys, like good content that I can create. I want to just make good content and help people out. You know what I mean? Like, I love this game. I love the community. This is big that the game finally coming out. You know, I played for like 10 years. Really cool, really fun stuff. But yeah, I like the comments. I like interacting with the, like, I don't want to say your fans. I like interacting with the other people on this platform. That's why I really like YouTube, is like the interactions with like random strangers and stuff. Just finding, like, it's like a culmination of people finding their common interests with each other without actually having to go hunt on, like, risk social rejection through mismatches in the public scenario, like public arena. Like, you go to a bar and you're in the wrong sports team, you know what I mean? Something like that. Like, YouTube's kind of built to, I'm going to put myself out there, and if you like me, you'll just move on or talk crap or whatever people do, or you'll just stick around. And then the people that stay, obviously, there's a mutually beneficial relationship going on, you know what I'm saying? This is cool. I really like YouTube because it's like, I've dealt with a lot of, not to get too personal, but I've dealt with a lot of like rejection, social rejection, whatever. Because I like the talking, the higher energy, the quirkiness that comes with this type of my type of mentality, and like my general curiosity, obsessive nature over things and stuff like that. And really, like, I don't know, just everything around me seems to be a lot different than most people I play with. Like, even when I play video games with my friends and stuff like that, like when I play 7 days with my friends and stuff, I'm trying to like ramp the difficulty up. I change the difficulty up on them a lot, and then like I'll try to like do permadeath. I even had some guy help me write a mod where before permadeath was actually made a feature into the game. Whoops, misclick, misshoot, mistiming. Alright. I had him write me a permadeath mod, or how to edit the XML so I could play with permadeath. What the heck? That's kind of cool. Oh, it's a puzzle? Or what is this? Oh, that's sweet. So we got basic puzzles coming into the game. And somehow I just messed this up. Oh, man, I don't remember. Okay. Oh, that's really cool. Oh, so there's like color codes, and there are that's really interesting. That's cool. That's like more complexity, more depth to the... Wow, that's awesome. So now we got the super corn here, the infamous super corn. We got the prize. Oh yeah, I don't want that right now. I don't have the skills to really like utilize this, so I'm just gonna leave this here. And if I ever want it, I can just come to the DOI. We're on a mission. You'll see me loot certain things, but not certain things. There's certain things that you want to loot that will have a high likelihood of being good items. And like chemistry stations, workbenches, chests. I tried out a duffel bag, you know what I mean? But like, there's stuff I'm not trying as well. Ooh, if I had a shovel, I would have got this cement for free. Or is this fertilizer? So that's, oh, it's nitrate. Okay. I was gonna say that might be dirt. Or I was looking for hopefully cement or something like that, so I could. So I could get some more rocks for free. But yeah. Also, like agility build. So by Micah, I think that was your name. Sorry if I forgot off the top of my head. You comment on like every one of my videos. I really appreciate it. Micah, yeah. Okay. So he wants to go to spears. That's a perception build. Okay. If you want to main spears, he's saying, what does he do? Spear or gun, etc. I'm doing a spear or gun, etc. I'm doing a spear build and want your opinion on how to do it right. Okay. All right. So I could do that real quick while we're playing. It's just is that like a teaser for a video more in depth. So my first take at a perception. So spear build to me sounds like you're talking a perception build because you want to get your spear up. So if you're going to get your spear up, you're going to be building perception points. You're going to be committing to it, kind of like I did here with agility. So if you're going to like if this tickles your fancy and you want to increase this, then you're going to want to try to focus on. Oh, my hunger is really low. Okay, so I can eat this and hurt myself. That's fine. Maybe I don't have time to talk. Oh, I can just eat all these. I can just take this and just eat a bandage and balance that out. Yeah, because I can eat 10 of these then. Yeah, we're fine. So we got time to talk. There's no dysentery here, so we can just eat this and just like take the L. Take the L from the food. You don't want to you don't want the dysentery. The dysentery drains your drains everything. But yeah. So anyway, yeah, we got that good. And then we will just pop a bandage. Call it a day. Right, so let's talk about perception real quick. Yeah, Spear Master. Looks like combined makes nice spear. Spears do more damage and our attacks have a 20% chance to slow enemies. Stamina costs are reduced by 8% and 15%. So this, depending on the slow, that kind of cool. Killing blows are great stamina, so you can consecutively stab zombies and then just keep the train going, especially with this, like Lanceman. So at 7 perception, this really blows up. And 100% stabs, so this does scale up pretty well. Like down here, this slow effect, depending on the slow, because like the slow from the knife isn't that much, but if slow is its own effect, it doesn't change. If it's a 10% slow, this kind of seems bad, you know what I mean? Because this is like a 20% chance to slow by 10%, you know what I mean? But if it is its own slow, that's like 50% or something like that, or really slow, then this might be just its own niche. But like up to 5, this is really good. I like that a lot. So you have your attack speed increaser, whatever. If you really want to commit to spears, you'd probably want to couple these together a little bit, because this is going to increase your damage per second by 25%, or 10%, 17%, 25%. At least 1 point. 1 point you're going to get the most value, and then your next 2 points are going to have less value, because this is 10%, this is 7, and this is 8. So you see what I mean? That's like diminishing returns a little bit here. So for sure, get the quick hands if you've already gone into spear, at least 1, and then if you don't know what else to do, that would be good to grab too. These are really good. Like you saw in my Horde Knight, explosions really can get the job done. Let's see what we got. 5% chance to dismember. It's still just really good. I believe rifles turn into... Perception is a very good road to go down, because rifles is something I really, really enjoy running, and I think it's very, very cost efficient for Horde Knights because of the deep penetration that you can buy with rifles. Perception is a very strong build. It's a cautious build too. I think the spear, if I remember correctly, you don't have to be this close. See, I have pretty decent range with a knife, but I'm pretty sure you could stack 1 more square with a spear. But don't quote me there. I might have to check that out myself. I'm just trying to go off the top of my head. I'm trying to remember everything for you. But that deep penetration really, really, really becomes very cost efficient, very good for taking out a lot of... so now we can go for the final loot chest. Awesome, awesome. There's a tier 3 POI, so it's going to take a while. Right, a lot of bodies. Not a lot of zombies. Kind of spooky looking. That's cool though. I haven't been vanilla in forever, so I've done this POI before, but I haven't done the one of the quality, nice little small details to make this a lot more alive. I really like the layout. The POIs they came a long way. Now this game pretty much the same map design as from when I first started 5 years ago. They just made all the POIs just a lot more better, or not better. So I think Grace is down here. I think that's what this must insinuate. She must be right here or something like that. I really don't want to fall down here because this might be my demise if she gets a Like I'm trying to find the escape route. I might her. Chop this open. I'm gonna try to chop this open and not wake her up because Not sure what her damage is. But deep penetration cost effective because so you can't go under one. Well, you can't. Okay. Forward bases, they turn into like hallways with ramp stuff. My camera's like about that if that the edge. Wonder what that is. Oh, whatever. Probably not a big deal. Anyway, let's make sure this is an escape route. Yep, and then we'll do combat with our little enemy right here. Oh my god, dodging the wrong way. Woo! She might get stuck. Like the barrier. Once you get hallway base and stuff, so imagine this is our horde base, right? And they're running up that straight line. If you take a rifle that hit a headshot on one, you'll probably hit like 3 or 4 headshots in a row. Hey, playing with fire here. Oh, she gonna attack that block? I just glitched her out. Nope, she's gonna attack the block. I said it now. Do I have wood? Oh no, I have to have cobblestone for that? Stop jumping my arrows, lady. It's kind of a lame fight, but I'd rather not. You know, no shame. Cool. What's her loot? Oh, that's really cool. See what she drops for, Oops. 20, 70, and 60. There's 800 XP off that. Is that our loot room? I'm probably leaving a lot. I'm probably making people cringe a lot watching me play and then leaving these reinforced chests behind. Sorry about that, I was just closing an extra program, see if that would help. It didn't really do anything. Oh! Let's YOLO these lockpicks. Intense. Wow. It'll break at 1. No way. First lockpick, easy. All for a pipe shotgun. Yeah, that's why I didn't care about missing these. This beaker's really good though. Beaker's really good for getting chem station online. Anyway, we are fully packed, ready to get home. That lever? Beautiful, beautiful. So yeah, it's almost nighttime. We can go home, turn it in, sort, and I can talk, build for you. Wait. I didn't clear? Wait a minute. I missed. That's supposed to be my last target, bro. That's annoying. Might not be able to win this quest in no time. One thing that happens in Sundays is sometimes you get a fetch clear on a tier 4 or tier 5, and you, the quest glitches out and it doesn't register all of the. Man, this lagging is really throwing me off. It doesn't register all of the deaths. There we go. Bicycle over here. I'm like viewer because I'm like a lot. I'm extremely over-encumbered, so we're running real slow. That's the power of vehicles too. Is pretty sure you don't take a movement speed to debuff from encumbrance. Whoopsies. Am I dead? All right. Give a pedal out of this. Probably a waste of time. About 4 minutes. I can run it now. Can talk about perception. All right, sun shining. Oh. My God, his tummy hurts. Try to pick fast.
What's your problem?
That's the move. Ooh, restore power. Oh, damn it!
We're closed, so fuck off.
Fair enough. All right. Ran the wrong way, I think. Nice. All right, let's look. Deadeye. As you can see, rifles do good. Plus, that damage bonus is going to stack with the deep penetration, making this just really strong, making each of your bullets deal a crazy amount of damage. Plus, also when you get like exploder zombies, there's demolition zombies. I don't know if you're aware of that. Spoilers alert. Spoiler alert. They have green big lights on their chest, and if you hit them in the chest, it triggers a chance to blow up their gear, which is usually easy to evade, but it also blows up your base. So that is how zombies will try to penetrate. It's one of the many tricks they have. So yes, really good. This combos really well with explosions. This combos really well with spears. This is a very nice, safe play safe and back build. Let's see here. This isn't really a perk you should really even think about. There's not a lot of mines, and you should be able to see them and not really worry about them. This is something you would like get last. The Infiltrator. This is also one of those things. It's kind of a fun perk, but this isn't like a high priority. So these two are not high priorities. Your high priority, if you're playing rifles, Spearmaster is going to be Spearmaster, Deadeye. I wouldn't even really worry about this because this scales really nicely later in the game when they're radiated zombies, but early explosives, as you saw from my video, they do just fine on their own. This is kind of a win more, so this is kind of low priority. 1 point at least if you're fighting with the spears often. 1 point at least. Depending on what you're going for, I would go. Penetrator is really, really nice. Oh, so they made it only armor-piercing rounds? Okay. So maybe not. Unless you can find a lot of armor-piercing rounds, this may not even be worth getting. This is really good if you can get armor-piercing rounds online. Like, this is what I'm talking about. This is like game overpowered. You know what I mean? You could pierce 3 additional targets, so your 1 bullet is going to hit 4 zombies at the same time. And you can stack that with this. Rifles are just good on their own, though. Maybe the penetrator, if you can find a lot of AP ammo, I would save it for horde nights and stuff like that, so you can like try to penetrate. Or I guess it's really up to you. I mean, like, I'm not 100% sure. Armor piercing rounds. Let's just look into that real quick. Oh, we're over 30, but we got a little time. Armor. If I search 7.6 AP, what do we need? Sniper volume 6. So this is going to be kind of, I don't know. Let's see if I got it as a book. Yeah, Rifle World, but and maybe you'll see it more if like ooh, that's kind of cool. Maybe you'll see it more if you go into rifles, but it looks like a perk book, and perk books are kind of rare. They're harder to come by. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Maybe though, because I have a lot of these Ranger's Guide to Archery, I think it's because I went into the bow. Wait, holy shit, am I dying? What is this? Oh, they nerfed it, bro. Look at that. I don't even know how many I hit today. So they are aware that this is very strong. So they kind of cap you out. I mean, like, it's still worth doing. You're still getting a lot of loot and experience and stuff and, like, places to go, you know what I mean? But, like, where does it show the quest here? Ah, whatever. Is it just daily, though? So if it resets right at the fucking, right at 24, who cares, right? Anyway, yeah, so let's finish talking about the build here. This is really nice. Like, a lot of money can be made salvaging, so this is something you might want to think about too. This is like an alternative to harvesting. Like, it's a harvesting, but it's an alternative to mining. This is very good. And pretty much how you'd like, what I don't even know. Like, you just like a couple points here into this, level up your rifle, depending if this is stuff you're going into. Depending, I would wait, then hold off on getting penetrator until you got a large supply of armor piercing. It's still good at it penetrates. It makes your rifle stronger, but like the base damage is going to be better. So if you're playing with spears and rifles, just level them up. Get these up. Once you get AP, this is going to be really good. Salvage operations for your economy. This is very good for economy. So like the type of play I'm doing where I'm rushing quests and stuff like that, if you had salvage operations in Lucky Looter, it might be in your interest to loot the entire POI, break down all the cars, break down the sinks, break down the whatever with the wrenches and the ratchets and stuff. So that might be what you try to do. That's more your role here. But I would still, even if you're going to go for this, with your extra points, I still think it's very necessary. I think most players should do this. I haven't found it. I haven't looked through all this yet, but I'm pretty confident that going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is going to make you. It's going to make any build you do just a million times better, no matter what playthrough you're doing. You know what I mean? Like, being able to jump over a zombie is really strong. Okay, I cannot fathom that enough. I just think maybe not first, and then like with the agility, don't even maybe go into something like this. Maybe go into something like this, because if you're playing rifles and you're sneaking around, that might be even like, since you have 4 agility. Get the first couple points here. You know, this is going to make you sneak faster and more quiet, so it'll be easier for you to clear out POIs without waking up zombies. Something to think about. Running gun's always good, because then you're not as slow when you're reloading your rifle, but you shouldn't be reloading your rifle while there's a lot of zombies around anyway, I'm just saying. But yeah, this is really strong. I'm just trying to see if there's anything off the top of my head you should grab from the other perks while you're building your load. This is like a... this is a gathering perk. This is for like just gathering a bunch of materials for when you get your forges, get your workbench, you get all that stuff going, so then you can start mass producing ammo. These become great later, but still, again, just focus on your primary damaging. Spearmaster Deadeye. Quick and perceptive is going to increase your damage per second with your spears, making them better. So that's always good to get into. If you start getting a lot of armor-piercing rounds, I would think about putting points here. Salvage operations is going to be really good for your economy. Lucky looting is going to be good for your economy. Treasure hunter, I'd kind of hold off until you like stack up a bunch of maps. I don't know if I got any to show you. There's like these treasure maps that if you get a bunch of them up, I don't have any, it looks like. But you can save up like 10 maps, and then once you get a lot of maps in a large loot stage, then you do them all, like, instead of like questing, you just do treasure maps for an entire day and get bonko bucks, bro. Like, treasure maps do really well. And then once you have those maps, then you'd get points into this. And then, like I said, 1, 2, 3, get to 4. So you can get parkour level 2 stuntman, the stuntman rush. I'm calling it that. I think that's the best way to start any 7 days playthrough. I think it's really strong. It's going to keep you alive in like most of your situations. Another one to think about is like going into stuff like fast metabolism, which gives you health back. And as you see, it is leveled up, whatever. I mean, whatever. But those are other perks. But for an early game, it's pretty simple. It's pretty cut and dry. Rifles play back. You play back with rifles. You take your time. You take shots. Spears too. Spears, poke them from afar. It's very slow. It's a lot less aggressive than the way I play. Agility allows me to move around and hop in and out of fights and stuff really quickly. But rifles and spears, you're a lot more calculated, a lot more in your own space. So that's kind of my first take there. And like I said, your economy, yes, you're going to quest like me, but maybe not skip everything like me. I would get Lucky Looter up, and I would get Salvage Operations up, and I would take my time through each POI and try to loot it for as much value as you can get out of it, because because you have these perks in your tech tree, that's gonna make it worth your time. Somebody like me, like if you're able to get looting is 40% faster, it's better. 15% the loot bonus and stuff like that. You're gonna have a little bit better looting than me. So yeah, it's just, and looting feels good. You know, if you can loot faster, just get that dopamine hit, it's gonna feel really good. So yeah, I think that's my first take there. But with that being said, thank you everybody who's been watching. Thank you everybody who has been continuously giving me support. Thank you for all the new subs. Really fun to grow this channel. This channel has been really nice. I have 4 other channels, and this one has been so far the most fulfilling. I really like the 7 Days community. You guys have been the most nice, most friendly, and most engaging, honestly, from how early I've been going. I mean, I owe a lot of it thanks to the fun pimps for this channel, because I was doing some Darkness Falls content that was not making any views. Nobody was giving it any time of day. But this stuff, you guys seem to really... I mean, I did this one a little bit better. I led off with like, if you're a new player, do this first. So I kind of came out like the gates swinging, tried to help people. So then I think that's what made this channel finally start doing things. But I'll leave my rants in for another episode. I'll catch you guys later. Thank you very, very much. Everybody shout out everybody who's been commenting on my stuff. Really appreciate it. See you guys later.